My name is Kyle Bailey, and I'm a sound designer on New World. As a sound designer, we're responsible for basically everything that you could hear in the game. The thing that I love about it is we get to take people's work at the end once they're finished and really make it shine, make it hit, make it punchy, because sound does things to us emotionally. One thing I really love about Amazon games is ownership. It's one of our leadership principles. When you own something, you have full control over that creatively. You have the ability to create from the microphone to the final mix and have a hand in every stage of that process. So this deep ownership principle gives us the ability to learn more systems throughout the game that we might not touch at other studios. And it's really a back and forth between play the game, listen to it, and find what can be improved or what's missing, and then go accomplish that, whether reach out to producers or whatever teams you might need to reach out to, gather the resources you need, and then get it all in the game, play it again, see how it goes, and hopefully it's an improvement every time. In 6th grade in my school district, they made you choose either choir, band, or orchestra, and I chose the violin. One of the really cool parts about Amazon is they have a symphony orchestra that's completely employee run. We practice every Tuesday, so it's a once a week thing, and we have concerts every quarter that are free to the public. A lot of the people in the orchestra are really talented musicians and have a lot of knowledge about music. So it's also a great education. So the reason I really like working on New World as a sound designer is there's no previous conceptions of what the sound is. It's not a franchise. We have a lot of ability to control the soundscape and what things sound like. There's a couple things that were really fun to work on. One of them was the ice torso boss. Our audio director, Jed, made the music for the Fire in the Ice dungeon, and he kind of went for a more electronic sound than we usually have in the game. That music was almost dubsteppy, industrial. What that allowed me to do with the sound design for the torso boss was use dubstep growls in the sound design. So when you fight that boss, you'll hear a lot of synth textures, growls, and stuff that are really synthetic that are not in a lot of the other areas in the game. So it makes this one experience in this dungeon really unique and different from the rest of the game, and making those sounds is just really fun. So it was just a blast to work on. If you want full creative control from microphone to final mix, this is such a great place to work. They trust us to deliver what we need to on time and at quality, and you can choose your own adventure almost. If you're really interested in doing the mixing part of it, you can get someone else to do the sound design as long as you're the one leading it, bring in the assets, do the mix. Or if you want to do everything from beginning to end, you have the ability to do that. So it gives you a lot of flexibility in what you work on day to day. If you wanted to do music, you can do the music for it. So it just gives you a lot of freedom and lets you break out of just your sound design role and look at other aspects of the audio in the game.
That's my violin.